bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. Gotta make that money. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. Gotta make that money. Calling me the sector godfather. Type D DERELL, name the sector get popped. They said that I'm the nigga that they all love to hate. Fuck the damn chat, nigga, I say it's okay. Motherfuckers want the good guys to come back. Wanna beef with real niggas cause they channel whack. At the church sector in a motherfucking frenzy. Crazy ass nigga KOM tried to see. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. The sector wanna see a new beef every week. Especially from new niggas that wanna beef with me. Some say it's fun and some say it's hard. Trigger the bitch nigga, so he exposed the void. Took a trip to Vegas and we was Vegas lit. The haters saw the videos and they say ain't that a bitch. Left the damn sector, said my robbers tried to take my title. How the hell you try to take my title? I ain't got no fucking rob. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. Came for my motherfucking certifications, came for my license, and they came for my accreditation. All the fucking hating don't stop. The Godfather still came on top. Motherfuckers wanna take me down. Wanna see my dollars go from up and then down. The Godfather gon' win anyway. I end the fucking year with fuck the DBA. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. 2022 was a bitch. All a nigga wanna do is this. Hate niggas like, 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 hate niggas like.
Fuck the DBA, chat sync with me. Fuck the DBA, fuck the DBA.
What's up, everybody? This is your Black YouTube therapist, Coach D DERELL says, aka the Godfather.
To the ladies in the sector, shake that ass, 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 shake that ass. To them ladies in the sector, shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass, and just shake it real fast. Bitch ass nigga named Alan Logic. Yeah,
what?
We know you LGBT in the closet. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, we say it to your face. Motherfucker can't even keep a care of me. Woo, bitch ass nigga named Alan Logic. Yeah,
what?
We know you LGBT in the closet. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, we say it to your face. Motherfucker can't even keep a care of me. Woo. Fuck the DBA. Fuck the DBA. Chat sync with me. Fuck the DBA. Fuck the DBA. Fuck the DBA. Dumb bitch asses. Fuck the DBA. To To the ladies in the sector, shake that ass, 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 shake that ass. To the ladies in the sector, shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass, shake that ass, and just shake it real fast. Pissy ass nigga named K.I.P. Crying ass nigga named motherfucking P. You see him on the panel, yeah, they talking about me. Yeah, you see him in the sector, yeah, they talking about D. Pussy ass nigga, silly ass nigga, old ass worn out dumb ass nigga. You see him all around in the motherfucking sector. They mad that they can't be the Godfather. Fuck the DBA, fuck the DBA. Chad, sing with me. Fuck the DBA, fuck the DBA.
Come on, come on.
Fuck the DBA. Dumb bitch asses, fuck the DBA.
Welcome, everybody. This is your Black YouTube therapist, aka the Godfather, DERELL Spears. Welcome everybody in the conscious clientele. Basically going live tonight. We're going to talk about a nice little topic focusing on how are we supposed to operate? How are we supposed to navigate being in these spaces? How are we supposed to carry ourselves? You know, how are we supposed to move as content creators, panelists, everybody that is involved in content, in the chat. This particular topic resonates with all different sectors. Shout out to everybody in the manosphere that fuck with me. Shout out to everybody in Black YouTube manosphere adjacent spaces. Shout out to the Umar Johnson sector. I see you all are in here bright and early. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody for being up in here. And again, I just want to talk about how are we supposed to move in Black YouTube spaces. So one would ask, shout out to AP from the Bronx, living life to the fullest, saying salute DERELL, my godson, Rizzle lyricist. How are we supposed to function? How are we supposed to carry ourselves? How are we supposed to move around? And so, as I had decided, and I made a conscientious effort in my position to not do Umar Johnson specific content for various reasons. I decided to bring my ass back to the Black YouTube space, manosphere adjacent spaces. And how I'm moving right now is basically, I'm not talking about nobody in the Umar Johnson space in specific outside of two people. You got a lot of bullshit going on with the continuation of people trying to take people jobs, livelihood, doxing. So if I don't speak on nothing, they can't speak on me. That's basically the attitude. Even though I don't speak on shit, people still gonna speak on me because I'm the motherfucking Godfather. They can't help it. What's up, Queen? I see Mahogany Roots up in here, MJ. She can relate to this. We had topics about this. How are we moving? How are we moving? And that's a good question. It's a good ass question. It's a topic to have because no matter what space that you're in, you're going to deal with similar bullshit. You're going to deal with doxing. You're going to deal with beef. You will deal with all types of conflicts, people talking behind your back, people, being fake and phony ass. You got people basically trying to use you. People want to do content with you, collaborations. Don't like when you collab with other people. People are going to contact you and complain that why you have this person in your chat, why you have this person, on the panel. Who are these people from the other sector coming to your channel? We don't know them. I don't like this person. Shout out to Miss Thane. Shout out to Terry the Notary Public. Like, for real, for real. How are we supposed to function in these spaces? What's up, the low value man? He said Alan Logic is a big time swirler, but always talking about the Nubian community. Question: can you swirl and be pro-black? In my position as a pro-black Pan-African, fuck no. That in itself, interracial dating and claiming to be for the black community, being pro-black, is a contradiction in itself. How the hell are you going to claim to be for the community and want to see the community progress, but you don't participate in having a mate that reflects the goddamn community that you claim you support, and produce children that physically and culturally reflect that also? So no, your choice of mate is a contradiction of being pro-black or for the Nubian or black community. That's my position. Doesn't mean that everybody else share that position, but that is clearly my position. Appreciate the comment, the question. So, as I'm going around the other spaces in the Black YouTube space, I'm seeing my sister Mahogany. People talking about how she moving. People talk about how DERELL moving. People have been criticizing my girl Faith, the Faith Factor, because she agreed to one goddamn thing Taz the Crackhead stated. Because of one thing that she agreed about the about autistic children, or the pedos in the sector, which they're all over the goddamn place. Now they want to criticize as if Faith Factor is a staunch supporter of Taz the Crackhead. And I know for a fact that's not the truth. As far as I know, Faith has no real issue, negative or positive, with Taz. Never had, I would assume. Don't really fuck with him like that. She just had an opinion. But people judged her a certain way. People judged her a certain way. Come on, Mahogany. You know people were saying stuff about you. Say, oh, I didn't know people were talking about me on here. Great, I'm in the spotlight again. Who? Come on, baby. People was criticizing you about your support for Fatty. There was some criticisms about your support for Fatty. Fatty came on my live stream on Tuesday. We criticized him about how he was operating. We criticized him about how he was operating on YouTube. We also criticized him about his interaction with Jay Prince. We also talked about how Jay Prince, these are all Fight Club participants from that sector, how he exposed his children to grown-ass men. What's up, Cassandra Brown? How you doing, baby? What's up, TMK? No, I'm not talking about making a stream about you, but people like we're mentioning your support for Fatty. I have issues with Fatty because Fatty could not answer a fucking question directly. Every time you ask him a question, he dancing around the goddamn question. Simple ass questions gotta have an elaborate ass answer. That's facts, AP from the Bronx. She don't know him personally. I know she don't know him. She never fucked with Taz. Taz been in this space, but actually, Faith been in this space longer than Taz. One statement. And I ain't trip on it because, I mean, I'm not saying that Taz don't ever have good points, even though he's still ignorant as fuck. I mean, the sun shine on a donkey ass every now and then. You are right, Mahogany. You're entitled to your opinion just like everybody else. Everybody has an opinion. Also, we had a very, very interesting conversation with Aunt T. When after Fatty left, it was basically BMT, Faith, and myself, along with Aunt T that came in towards the end. And so the discussion transferred to who do we support and who we pull our support from, and whether or not people who fuck with people that you don't want to deal with because of the shit that they represent, how are you going to manage that? Now, in the Umar Johnson sector, niggas don't give a damn what somebody do to you. If they want to watch both of you, they feel like they can do what the hell they want. I actually had issues with that. And the reason why I have issues with that, because I've come from places that if somebody trying to physically fuck with you offline and do it, they not really fucking with you like that, especially when it comes to doxing. Now, in the manosphere and the manosphere adjacent spaces, it's a whole different standard. But even though that occurs, depending on the level of what they're doing, some people are willing to stick it out with you. Some people are willing to be like, I'm just going to watch what I want to watch. My position is you have the right to choose whatever the hell you want to choose. But that doesn't mean as a person, I have, even though we may be cool, even though we are buddies, talk offline, if you fuck with certain people that I know have made it their fucking goal to come and try to mess up something I got going on, if you do content about that person, I'm not fucking with you. If that person come in your chat, if that person comes in your panel, I ain't watching your shit. I made this very, very well known in the Umar sector, and I got criticized for it. I told my boy, my godson, Propane, and others, listen, you fuck with certain people, they all in there. I'm not going to put myself in positions to be compromised. You got motherfuckers working in government agencies and using all types of databases illegally to fuck with me and others, and you want me to chop it up with you like that shit ain't happening, and you pretending like you just didn't see a video of motherfuckers trying to worry about my license, my business, what I owe in taxes, and you expect to have a conversation with me as if that shit never happened? The fuck out of here. I got criticized for the fact that, and I had multiple discussions, and I had to, I don't say I fully withdrew my support, but I had to handle and take myself out of some bullshit. I had a friend of mine, stunt supporter, support me a lot. She had beef with multiple people that I was cool with. I went over there chopping it up with her. They was like, D, why are you still fucking with her like that? When you got issues with so-and-so and I withdrew my support, I don't fuck with them, I expect the same. And so, being that was the agreement, I told so-and-so, I can't bring you up on the panel. You can fuck around in the chat if you want. I have to withdraw some level of my support. I may watch you and watch you from the clouds. But if you continue to linger on with creating negativity and more beef with people that really don't want to beef with you, then I'm going to have to move along. And that's what I did. And in my position, that's the best course of action. And there are people that I rock with no matter what. Even if they're wrong, I would never say they're wrong online. I'll deal with that offline. Cassandra Brown saying people need to stop taking this space so serious. And you are right. And I expect adults to be adults in the manner of just because you don't like somebody, don't try to fuck up their life in real life. Don't attempt to call jobs, get them fired, looking up social security numbers, their driver's license, having email lists with all kind of illegal shit going on, snitching and ratting on each other. Don't try to ruin people's professional livelihoods. Don't talk about people's children or their fucking spouse. Keep what's on YouTube on YouTube. In other spaces, saying that shit, people understand. They on code. They get it. The Umar Johnson sector don't get that shit. These motherfuckers are like, I'm a support who I want to support. That's on you. That's on you. Okay. It's on me. Now look at all the ex-fucking AFW, anti-fraud wars. Look at y'all asses now. I'm not going to name no names because you know who the fuck you are. Look at all the shit I said in that sector since 2018-19. And look at the shit now. Now, DERELL, I get what you was. Oh, no, now you fucking get what I say once the shit happened to you. So, based on that occurrence taking place, my ass has the right to remain solid on any issue going on with anybody, because I will not be doing any content on that dumbass shit going on in that sector. If I have to act accordingly, I will. Facts, facts, facts. They wouldn't move like this in real life, so why they do it on YouTube? Facts, facts, facts. You're right, Pills. You are one of the ex-AFWs. You are right. And that's why I move a certain way. We cool. We are cool. We currently cool. We really always been cool. Even in that little beef that we had due to, this certain person. Now look at the shit she got herself in. Pills. You wasn't about that bullshit, Pills. Conscious Energy wasn't about that bullshit. But other motherfuckers were about the illegal bullshit. What's going on, Mahogany? How you doing, baby?
Hey, sweetie. I'm doing good. My freaking laptop died the last few minutes, but I saw you drop the link, so I was like, I don't know, but I am glad. I'm so glad that you did this topic. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Okay,
because
cool.
I've been thinking about doing this topic because it's just a problem, and it stops a lot of things. But I didn't know what I missed, so I wanted you to kind of help me out. Did I miss anything?
Well, I was just basically naming situations where people were criticized for certain support of other people. And I named you, I named Faith. I put myself in that situation.
Right.
I put people from other sectors that have been criticized for certain types of certain types of support for people because of certain things that they said or did. And the purpose is to look at how do we operate and how are we supposed to move in these Black YouTube spaces. I mean, because there are people who want to be neutral. And then there's people who going to basically give their they're going to give their overwhelming support no matter what to other people. No matter what. They're going to rock with that person to the bitter end. And so I just wanted to look at all dynamics that involves that, because, I was in a situation where I had people that wasn't happy I was cool with a person that they both was beefing with, and they made it known public. I basically looked at the situation. I was slow to change, but I did change, and I withdrew support on the basis of them no longer beefing. And that person was like, well, I'm going to continue to beef and say something no matter what. And I let her know. She understood, and we just moved past it. That's kind of where we went with it.
So I've been given this topic, you're right. People let it be known that they had an issue. And that's the thing, because I respect everybody's opinion. I just assume that people would grant me the same grace. So I gave my honest opinion about the situation.
Right.
I never did come out here, and I dare for anybody to say that the words that I agreed with those comments to come out of my mouth, because that never came out of my mouth. I said several times, I went back and listened to my live. I said several times that those comments were unacceptable. But people, when people have a very strong opinion, this is something I know about something, sometimes they don't want to hear that. And that was kind of my point with that situation, because like I said, it just got around to this space, but this situation let me tell you something. It's been going on and on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. And I saw that person give a heartfelt apology a long time ago, several. So I just, at that point, months ago, when like I said, I had been following them a while, because another subscriber of mine recommended me just getting out and networking more, because I do stay to myself, D.
Right.
That I go to,
right.
I pretty much stay with y'all because, I'm comfortable with y'all. Y'all always welcome me. When I say y'all, I'm talking about you, BMT, and Faith. And, I go a few places. I go to Aunt T, Chaos and Mary, but I really don't branch myself out. So it was just something that was recommended to me months and months ago, before you guys, before this thing blew up into this space. Now, I'm going to try not to be long-winded, but I do want to, I was going to do it on my channel, but since you're talking about it, I'm going to just go ahead and say how I feel about this. I think we're all adults. And if we respect each other as adults, we should respect people's right to make decisions on their own. For me personally, if I respect you and Chaos and everybody in the chat as an adult, it doesn't matter to me where you guys go when you're not on my show. I appreciate you showing me support on my show, and where you guys go thereafter is none of my business. I'll give you an example. When I fell out with with another person on here, there were several of my subscribers that still to this day go over to her channel. I don't care. The lady said a lot of mean things about me. I said a lot of mean things about her. But these people are free to come and go as they please.
Right.
And I think it's a mistake. It really is a mistake when you try to police people, because then they feel like they're not being respected. And when I started looking at it like that, then I could understand. Because I do not want to take us back in time to what actually.
No, go ahead. Just express whatever's on your mind. That's up to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this one final time over here, and if I have to bring it up again, I'll bring it up on my own channel. But like I said, the words were egregious. He apologized for the words, and for me, for Mahogany Roots and MJ, when those apologies were made months and months and months ago, I accepted that. And there were several things. There were several factors that happened to why I accepted that. For one thing, the person that he was beefing with, they went back and started working back together. So if you got two people beefing and throwing and slinging mud and you see them working together, you're going to think, okay, everything's okay. So there's several things that led me to that decision.
Right.
It wasn't just to insinuate that I'm a supporter of such a thing, to me, that's just extra, and it's really insulting.
Right.
Because I'm definitely not.
Now, my issue with that person,
Right.
is not necessarily. I understand that person apologized and all that stuff, but I just have issues with the multiple mistakes that were made, and the fact that when they came to my panel, they didn't want to answer things directly. That was always now they did make some good points, and they did bring up some logical things that made me question the person that accused them of certain things. But that their interaction was a little suspect. That's just my opinion. And this is coming from, like, them well, a lot more. You know them a lot better than I do. But from my initial interaction with him, he was a bit deceptive. Not saying that he was lying, not saying that he wasn't telling the truth, but I just took issue with some of the things he was saying. And
I want to. Oh, sorry.
Like my position is, like, for me, I'm not really a big fan of that sector per se. I actually just started watching the Fight Club type sector probably 2.5 months ago, and I only learned of a few players, and I can watch, but I don't see myself watching consistently every day. And so with him, I'm not a big fan of him. The other person, the other guy with the glasses, the simp guy, I'm not really a fan of him. And I actually watched him more than all of them because of some of the type of content and some of the people from this sector that went over there. And I was kind of seeing where they were going with things. But as far as everybody else, the whole totality of that sector, I'm not really that. So I don't really have a dog in that fight per se, But go ahead.
No, I just was going to say this. So I totally understand what you're saying. The Fight Club sector. You listen. What I have in common with you is that oftentimes, even though some of the manosphere people I'm okay with, most of them I totally disagree with. I'd say 99.9%, but I still am able to work with them because, just like, when you went over to Teapot, you went over to argue and to debate them. So for me, when I was looking, it's no different than when I went over to Platinum Elite to just give the people up there a different viewpoint, to have conversations, tough conversations, because oftentimes these men, and I'm not talking about nobody specifically, I'm just giving you examples. Oftentimes they do have yes women up there. So for me, this is the challenge. This is the opportunity for me to kind of sharpen my knife. Okay, you guys want to talk about this? Let Mahogany Roots chime in. That's all it was. It doesn't mean that I'm necessarily supporting every little thing being said, because that's not really what I've been doing in the space since I've been here.
Right.
I've been kind of combating with them, just like with the Roger Report. The people did not get what actually happened over there. What actually happened over there is that I was pushing back on everything that they were saying. But people, they just saw me over there and they were like, oh, you support the Roger Report. You support the Roger Report. I know what the hell I'm doing. Let me do what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. But
you supported Lil Big Name. You know how I feel about Lil Big Name.
And let me tell you something. You want to know what's funny? And he would tell you this if y'all got along. He would tell you this. That woman don't agree with a damn thing I say. As a matter of fact, he had to check me several times for trolling his people, like Theo Wolf and stuff, people that I could not stand. He had to check. He's a starch Republican and just very, very strict. Me and him don't have a thing in common, but we could be cordial with each other. And we had that kind of, I guess, YouTube content creator respect for one another. He would tell me to chill and I would chill. I think people take this stuff so personally. They take it home with them. I don't take it home with me. I watched a little YouTube. I fell asleep. My family came over. I went outside for a few hours and it felt good, because that's why I'm saying I'm glad that you did this, because it takes a lot of the pressure off of my chest, because this is something I really been wanting everybody in the space to talk about and to consider.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm on a position that everybody do have the right to do what they want, but that don't mean that I gotta watch whatever you decide to do or support it. Then that's my position. Like
and I don't want. I'm sorry. I don't want people watching me though. Like that's weird too. Like, why are you watching me? Like, when people, that's what I'm saying. When people come to my show, I appreciate it. I go to their show to watch them. Why would I be sitting around watching where you go, DERELL? It shouldn't be any of my business. Why would I be watching where you go? That's when I think things are a little bit it's just too much. Like I said, when I got into it with another content creator, hey, we unlocked. A lot of my people was over there with that person. I didn't give a damn. It's none of my concern.
Right. I get it. I mean, certain things. Now, my position, like things that I, kind of can't. Like if somebody's trying to, again, the stuff with doxing as opposed, like relating to exposing somebody's personal information, trying to get them fired. That kind of shit is where I kind of draw the line. Where I can't, and the issues that I've had with people in regards to this particular thing about you supporting people that I know tried to physically harm me offline, I look at that totally different, because that person really is trying to
hurt you,
hurt my pockets. And yeah, I look at that a little. Now if it's just roasting, saying stuff on YouTube, saying stuff about me and, going and saying negative about that's one thing. But when you really try to hurt somebody in real life, that's enough. That's where I draw the line. Like, yeah, if you fucking with that person, I can't really, I can't. I'm just, I know it ain't, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do, but that's hard for me to get over somebody trying to really hurt me in real life. Like, and that's how I operate in real life. Like if you are cool with somebody that I know tried to do whatever to me in real life or hurt me in real life, professionally, whatever way, I'm going to minimize my interaction with you. Not saying that we got to stop being friends, but I will, change how I operate based on your interaction with that person. And I'm not saying that's fair, but that's just, I have just like you have a right to continue to be with that, I have a right to also move in a way that I think is appropriate for me.
And I agree with you. And I think that I think that if that's the situation, that you should, it's like I've had people because I came from a religious group when I came to this space, Hebrew Israelites and Christian groups, right? And I cussed. I'm military 10 years. But I had people saying, "Oh, well, you curse too much." Da 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 da. Well, you know what? The unsubscribe button is there. Like, I'm gonna tell you, you get to a point where you can't please everybody. Now, there are people in here that I'm closer to than other people, and so I would be sitting up here lying if I said I don't value my. First of all, I do value all my subscribers, but I can't make them all happy. And I'm not going to drive myself crazy trying to make everybody happy. Because sure enough, as that person said that, another person said, you know what? I like who you are. Keep being you. So if I'm not for you, then I'm not for you.
Right.
And just like you said, I just think where people start to, I've never been the type of person, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe. I just unsubscribe. Do what you like. We're adults. Do whatever you want to do. Just do whatever you're going to do. Right. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear, and I mean, I'm getting, because this thing has gotten so crazy. It's gotten so crazy. And I'm thinking, damn, all I did was have an opinion about something just like everybody else did.
Right. I agree with that. Hey, Chaos, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's good, man?
What's on your mind?
No, you can talk.
Okay, what's up? We on lock. What's up, brother?
I'm here.
I mean, I know you've had your set of criticisms too in regards to people you have had on your
lot of things. A lot of things.
You've been criticized for the Queen Maker and other people, and personal interactions. I mean, so this is something I think resonates with your platform.
I'm sorry. My ears are dirty. Did you just say I've been criticized for the queen maker?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when you first brought her on your before y'all fell out, you were criticized for that.
Criticized for trying to be human with another human. Oh, okay.
Well, other people didn't see it that way. People saw it as pandering. They thought you was doing what Daryl was doing. They thought you was trying to get views, trying to grift a little bit. You know, they was thinking you was trying to, you know, trying to take advantage of a situation to get your channel popping, get it more popping. So that's what people were thinking.
Well, number one, none of us will never know if you bring on a person that has above 13 or let's just say 56,000 subscribers. You can bring on that one particular person and get views like a mug, but the average person like myself can possibly get the average of what 30 people. That's nothing. I didn't know I was.
Yeah, but you wasn't getting on some of those live streams. You wasn't getting no 30. I seen you top out at 150, 140,
180.
Yeah, 180 when she was on there. So you wasn't just getting no 30, 40.
I wasn't necessarily. I mean, numbers are numbers, whether you look at it or not. You look at it, as a win or a loss. But let's again, when it was Dr. Umar that I was interviewing, I wasn't getting that much. I wasn't tripping over it. Right. I didn't care if it was 1 or 100. The message. No one ever concentrate on the message. They always concentrate on what they perceive as their topic, when it's not the topic. So I don't know what to say to that point. All I know is I did my dirt, and then I came to my conclusion, and it was what it was. And as far as me being Daryl, oh, you can miss me with that, dude.
I'm just saying what people were saying. We like they were. I mean, at first people were calling you the simp. Then next thing you know, Daryl took over, became the simp guy, and he basically built his platform for supporting that.
But you know who I got that? You know who I got that from? Black Man Unfiltered. When he first called me a simp outright, and I didn't know what a simp was. He's the one that orchestrated that Superman cape for me. He's the one that did all that. So you can credit him for that. What Daryl went through, he basically got that from me.
Right.
If you want to be perfectly honest.
I agree.
Can
I didn't know. Oops. Go ahead, Mahogany. Go ahead.
I just want to add something real quick, and then I promise I'll just listen in from the clouds. I promise. Hey, Dante and everybody. Okay, so that's something else that, because like I said, I thought about this long and hard. What people don't realize is when you're trying to, you're saying, okay, I can't mess with this person because of that. What happens is there's a lot of people, like I said, I gave one example. There's a lot of people that mess with people that I don't like, but I let them do because they're grown. But not only that, guess what? You're splitting up not splitting up, but it does cause a rift, right? But think about it. Taz is going to continue to go where the fuck he wants to go on any panel he wants to go on. The people I was beefing with going to continue to go on any space, any panel that they want to go on. So it's like you're kind of limiting your own people, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, the other people are continuing to do and move and groove the way they want to. You see what I'm saying? You're kind of defeating the purpose of your own space. Does that make sense? Shooting yourself in the foot.
I get that. I get that to a certain extent. The issue is what happens because then what I'm looking at is from the perspective of the level of that relationship and the bond that you may have developed with that person. Because there are people I've been friends with for over 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
There are people on YouTube that I have actually met. I met We Unlock before. I met Officer Pillsbury in the chat. I've met people, you know, that and I have, you know, friendships with these people and other people too that I have talked to and met. And so it to me is relative to the type of relationship that you have with that person and what y'all discuss and agree to as far as in doing content. Like there's certain people I respect their opinions and stuff of me and what I do over people that I barely know or don't know that long. Say like somebody like yourself and Faith and We Unlock, I would treat you a little different than I may treat somebody else that I've only known for 6 months, 8 months. It's a little, you know, I'm maybe prone to listen and accept certain criticism from you that I would not accept from other people. So that's kind of levels to that. And so, you know, like I said, and like we talked to Auntie about it, you know, is it about money? Is it about the platform? Is it just more about the content? And where do we have limitations? And to me, my position is if somebody is doing something to literally harm you in real life or put information about you that's nobody's business, that's where I feel like there has to be some level of disconnecting yourself if you continue to support somebody that does that to me, but offline you claim that me and you know, we besties and shit like that. And and this is the same way I would operate in real life. So this is because I'm not doing anything that I would not say to someone that I knew in real life that knew someone did something to purposely hurt me and say that you still cool with that person. I mean, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to anybody. Number one, if I knew a person that tried to hurt a person that was cool with me, I would confront that person about what the hell they did in real life. Like for real. That's how I operate in real life. Now, I'm not saying everybody else have to do that, but that's how I operate. So that's the perspective I take.
I agree. If somebody's trying to hurt you, absolutely. If somebody's trying to hurt you and everybody knows and it's known out there that somebody's trying to hurt you, absolutely. But and I agree, when you have a friendship with somebody, I just think there should be a certain level of just respectfully we disagree.
Right, but that can be the case too. What's up, Dante? How you doing, brother?
What's up, my brother? What's up, panel?
Good.
Yes. Speaking of Queen Maker, Brother Chaos done a review on one of her lives, and what I've seen that really started my eyes was she was holding women accountable. Did you see it? Did you see Chaos live?
I thought it was disgusting. A section of Sandra Bland. That's what I saw. And I turned it off. Yeah, I thought that was disgusting, and I thought that she is very hypocritical, and I don't know where her platform is going. And I actually was going to do a review on her being on the local news here in Houston on WKRP and also Fox Soul in Houston. And the way she discussed the book was not equivalent to what she says online. So you can take that for what it's worth, but that's just, you know, it is what it is. But that's basically how she promoted the book. She promoted the book as being a life coach. You've never heard her say she was a life coach on YouTube. Then she said that this was a guide to empowerment for women, when the actual book 41 Shades of Men was mainly directed towards negative men. That had nothing to do with empowering anybody, from my perspective. And it's obviously the guy who interviewed her did not read the book or skim through the book, because he was asking questions like he didn't know shit about the book. And she spoke on the book very different than what she would say online. That's just facts. The Sandra Bland thing is just another topic to come, where she's going to be all over the place saying things that are not indicative to her original statements when she first came on YouTube. What's up, Faith? How you doing, baby?
Well,
hey, D. I was just coming up here because did someone come in here calling me a Taz supporter again? Because I swear, I'm
No, no,
sick
no,
and
no,
tired of.
no,
Huh?
no, no. Faye. Faye,
No.
no. This is what I did, Faye. That was me. What I stated was that I criticized people for criticizing you for being a Taz supporter. That came from me. I told people that people were unfairly criticizing you because you agreed with one thing that Taz stated.
Oh, because I was finna say I am not a Taz supporter. I do not get down with their doxing people, and you know what they did to DERELL was disgusting. I just agreed with the one thing that he said. I mean, I haven't been going. I haven't been to Taz and Nyla's platform in almost 2 years. I put one comment in there, then all of a sudden I'm a Taz supporter. Where we do this at? What's wrong with you people?
Right. I get it because I didn't get that. I didn't get that either because all you did was and really what you agree with him on was actually a good point. And I mean, you know, I don't believe in really 99.9%, but it was a reasonable thing to agree with. And so I used examples of how I've been criticized, you've been criticized, Mahogany's been criticized for certain type of support and people criticizing. So that was the example that I used. But nobody said that you were a Taz. I mean, they may have misinterpreted what I stated, I guess, but I was using it as an example of being unfairly criticized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, then. I didn't mean to come up here.
No, you good. I'm glad you came up. I was about to ask. I thought you was at a comedy club. You got your cute outfit and everything you had. I'm like, what you doing?
Yeah, the show is it's 6 o'clock over here. The show isn't until 9. So I will be definitely going out, and I think I'm gonna go with the burgundy outfit.
Oh, really? Okay, go with the leather. Was that leather or was that?
No, it's the skirt with the ruffles in it. Everybody like that, so I'm going with that one.
Okay, that's cute. Yeah, when I saw you, I'm like, wait a minute, Faith, I thought she was going. I thought you was at a comedy thing. I said, what happened?
No, actually.
Go ahead.
Did you post it on your community tab? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I posted both. I posted both outfits on the community tab, and I asked everybody which outfit looked the best for tonight. So it looks like everybody likes the ruffle skirt, so I'm gonna go with the ruffle skirt. I'm gonna wear my hair down, brown, and blonde highlights. I think it's gonna be cute.
Right,
Have a good time. I love comedy shows. I've seen everybody except Cat Williams. Can I ask who you're gonna see?
Well, the comedy club they have out here on Sunday nights is open mic, so it's gonna be amateur night.
Oh, okay. And I actually saw Cat Williams about 5 years ago.
I want to
funny.
see.
He was
I've
funny.
seen everybody. I've seen Cedric the Entertainer, George Lopez, Charlie Murphy. I'm a huge comedy fan. But anyway, go ahead.
So Faith, I have a question for you. Then I'll go to everybody else. Remember, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this offline, but in regards to our interaction, because a lot of people may have missed the interaction that we had with Auntie on the last live that I did about, our platforms and how we interact with those that say things and what's the limit, as far as, are we going to, where's the morals and things, or where's your value per se? Would you like to expound on that again, or in regards to that, as far as how we navigate in the Black YouTube space in regards to those type of issues?
Sure, absolutely. When Auntie, turn that down, girl. I'm sorry. When Auntie got up there and he was talking about business, he was talking about numbers and collaborations and all this other stuff. But I was just like, okay, that's all well and good, to want, the business to, prevail and not want the subscribers to feel, alienated. I get that, because I don't want to tell anybody where to go. I don't think that anyone should have the power to tell anybody where to go, who to support, or what have you. I think that it's just important to have the information out there, and then everybody can do with it as they will. It's the same thing as when they put out one of those reports to the neighborhoods. Whenever a predator moves into the neighborhood, you may get a letter in the mail stating that this person has moved into the neighborhood and this is what they went to jail for and all this type of stuff. And you take that and you do with that information what you will. You see what I'm saying? Either, you're going to interact or you're going to move, or, you just take that information and that is for your personal knowledge. Nobody has any power to tell someone they can't go anywhere, they can't interact with anybody. I think that's absolutely wrong, and I'm not a proponent for that as well. So, it's just basically, a public service announcement for people in the space, for you to know who you're dealing with, because a lot of us are content creators. We do collaborations with each other, and a lot of people would like to know who they're working with. Like, I went on Courtney Omega's channel one time, not knowing that she had actually, done this thing with one of her students when she was a teacher. And had I known that, I wouldn't have never went on her show, because that goes against my morals, values, and principles.
Right.
So, that's where I'm at with that.
Okay.
Well, since I've been on YouTube and been around observing people spaces and channels, I observe some people, they got, as you say, longevity in the space, and some, they fell by the wayside. But my opinion about this is how you move. You know what I mean? It's all how you move. I say stay away from the drama. People may not agree with me. You can agree or disagree. It's people should stay away from the drama, and you should watch how you move. That's just my personal opinion about it.
Okay.
Easier said than done.
Want to explain that we on lock?
No, I think everybody got the point. Everybody got the point. Everybody can check videos and all this other stuff that they got access to. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I said I wanted to go dark. Dark, you mean I just wanted to vanish, and I should have vanished then. But it was my fault. I should have just kept my mouth shut and just kept it pushing like other people were trying to tell me vis-a-vis DERELL, but twice being hard-headed, twice getting my ass whooped. So lesson learned. But it's not that I'm quitting. It's just that I'm just taking a break from all the madnesses. But here's the one thing that I'm pondering. What did one do? Not calling out any names. What did one do to a person who was trying to be nothing but good to the person? It's like you're basically making the unnecessary sacrifice for a person to put a smile on their face or want to live. But soon as this person turns their back, a knife is being put in their back. I believe it was Malcolm that said it was progress for the knife to come out of your back, and for order for you to close the wound, I have to basically end it with you. I just have to end it with everybody. I had to end it with those who tried to hurt me, those who tried to sabotage my name, sabotage who I am as a person, as a human being. All that starts next year if I decide to come back.
Okay. Well, that's your decision. I mean, you have time to ponder on that.
Can I add?
To make your decision. Go ahead, Mahogany. Go ahead.
I just want to say, no matter what happens, do what, like, you leave if you want to leave. When I was leaving, and I've taken several breaks off of here for different reasons, family issues, some personal issues. You do what you have to do, but the thing of it is, do it if you feel that that's the answer. That's all I'm gonna say, because I forgot whose live stream I was watching, but it happens. Things happen on YouTube. I mean, you just said it when you were opening up. Things happen just about to everybody, even when you're not. Things can happen. So just don't. It's a public platform. You have a right to be here, just like everybody else.
And I want to. Oh, sorry about that. But
well, I was just going to say he could start over and just start over. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm going to use the Mr. Kevin Samuel as an example, even though I didn't agree with what he was saying. Some of the stuff he was saying. Okay, how Kevin Samuel was moving. Okay, he was particular on who he was associating with his associating himself with. I know all of y'all observed that. And he stayed away from the drop, and he wouldn't put nobody names in his, and he wouldn't put no content people in his live streams. I'm sure y'all observed that too. So I'm just using him as an example of, why I say, it's all how you move in these YouTube streets.
I agree. I agree.
I never watched Kevin Samuel, so I can't tell you, but maybe he just kept, and I think that's good to just everything doesn't have to be addressed to the public. Everything doesn't. So that's a good, word of advice. Everything does not have to come out. Yeah. So, well, that's really all I have to say.
What's up, BMT? Hey, how you doing, man? You can come up if you like. But I'm going to say that, I just felt like it was a topic that needed to be more discussed, that needs more discussion on it, because this one topic largely produces a lot of beefs. It causes beefs to go on and on. It causes a lot of ugly situations, a lot of betrayal and vitriol for one another, as far as how people navigating who agrees or disagree.
D, but the thing of it is, though, I'm like, when I say I'm so glad, because I was about to have the same discussion, so you saved me from having that discussion. The fact is, you can get everybody up here. If we could get 50, 60 people up here. Almost everybody's going to have pretty much a different answer, just from their own experience. So it's just like, respect people's choices. That's my thing. Just respect people's choices. I've had to learn just from past experiences not to, I won't say it's YouTube, because, for some of us, like you said, we are closer than others, but try not to internalize, like just this now, like what we Unlocked was saying. He's saying he's going to take his break, and that's cool. Take your break. But it should never be a thing where it's because of somebody else. Please don't do that, because people can continue to do their thing, so you have the right to continue to do your thing. And even right now, I'm not choosing sides. I'm just saying everybody has the right to continue to go on with their business. This is a public platform, and it's open to everybody. The only person that can decide whether or not you have a channel or not is the people on YouTube, right? They take down the channels that they think unfit. So other than that, you have a right to your channel and your opinions.
Yeah, they taking down channels like crazy right now. Excuse me, they're taking out channels from everybody. Every week somebody's losing, they're getting demonetized or getting their channel taken off.
Yeah. Whoever thought that? Oh, sorry about that. Gone.
Well, I was gonna say real quick. I know certain people don't want me to leave, especially Mrs. Carter. Mrs. Carter was devastated when I told her I was gonna leave YouTube, and she was like, "Why?" It's like, you mean so much, and I was like, yeah, but I have to still steadily grow within myself and within the community that I'm in, and so maybe when I come back, we can do things a little bit differently. But until then, the space that I was in is very, very dark. So I just need to just take leave for a little while, because for some strange reason, we just keep rocking. We just keep harping on to the same topic, and it's starting to get it's stale. It's freaking stale, but
and stagnant.
yeah, but they get views off of it.
But
it's true.
Yeah.
It's
But you
true.
gotta, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but you know, who would have thought that some of these big YouTubers, would be demonetized? You know what I'm saying? We wasn't expecting it, but it happens. That's
I
why.
was expecting it.
No, nobody was. That's why I say something. You
Yes.
know, you got to be careful how you move. You know what I'm saying? And some of them were just drawing drama to themselves.
Yeah, I definitely was expecting it. I think I don't know how long you've been here, Dante, but this is not the first time YouTube has cleared channels. You cannot, man, some of this stuff is so toxic. I mean, no, there've been plenty of people that had their channels taken down in the past. I don't know why YouTube does it like that. It seems like it does it in cycles. It'll wait some years. Yeah, but this has happened before, Dante. It has. Look at Tommy a few months ago.
Oh, Tommy had it coming years ago. Trust me. But years ago. Years ago. So far as everybody else, like Pearly Things and Fresh and Fit or what have you, you know, and you had who else got demonetized? Well, didn't Donovan Sharp got demonetized? No, he ain't never, did he? I don't know, did he?
I'm not sure. I will say this: Pearl was caught up in some illegal stuff, and so was Fresh and Fit. And that's the thing. People think they're above the law. You're not above the law.
Yeah, you can't go live saying that a 16-year-old is more attractive than a 26-year-old. That's actually what I think got her channel demonetized. You can't say that.
Jesus Christ.
And then the parents asked her to remove it and she wouldn't. So, you know, they probably went straight to the law with it and just boom, bam. But that's what she gets, because she was over here. Black folks was telling her their concerns, and she was ignoring and spitting in our face, right? And then we had people in the space co-signing it, saying that Black women were jealous. This is the fuckery. This is the fuckery. So,
and that's what happened when you regurgitate Mansfield talking points. You see her demise, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that happens. I mean, there are tons of people who lost channels. You know, and it's more to come. It's more to come.
DERELL, we've been knowing each other for 10 years. I want your honest session about me. Your honest answer. Your honest rebuttal. What do you think? What is the highs and lows of We Unlock? And be truthfully honest.
We can't have that discussion offline.
Why not?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give a very vanilla answer to that, but I'll talk to you more in detail offline about it. I'm gonna say your highs were when you were in the Umar Johnson sector. You know, when you started, you know, right before you kind of joined the good guys for a little bit, and then you started doing your own channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think another high for you was when you totally went Manosphere and did Manosphere related content, and you started building a nice little following, and you reached over 1,000 and became monetized. I think that was a big milestone for you. I also think whether you got a lot of views off the Umar Johnson videos, the far as the live stream, I do think that probably a lot of people did go back to check the replay for those videos. I thought that was a big plus for you.
Yeah.
I also think that when you start doing the content on the Queen Maker, that was big too. That was real big, and it helped the channel out. And unfortunately, whether you want to agree with this or not, when you fell out from a attention standpoint of people talking to you, are noticing you and your channel, your scandal situation also had your name circulating a lot around the space. Whether it was good publicity or not, it got circulated. People were paying more attention to you. So
in that small little space you call the Umar sector?
No, I'm talking about in Black YouTube and in the manosphere space when you did the situation with your kerfuffle that you had with the two people that had your name was circulating through many spaces about what happened, good or bad, but people, they grabbed to figure out who you were, and they wanted to know you, and they watched your content before you decided to hide the channel. But people wanted to know who We Unlock was. So that well, even though you looked at it as a negative, there was positives for your channel, or you could have capitalized on that. So depending on how you look at it, that's how I look at it. That's just my, you may disagree, but that's kind of how I looked at it.
Well, I'm with you. I'm with you. No.
So
no retort. No retort.
Okay. What's up, Auntie?
Well, no, what's going on, DERELL? That's actually.
Hi.
Is that me with the echo? What's up, Mahogany?
You good? I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, I see you were just talking to We on Lock, but that's a good time for me to chime in because look, you can't really control what people's, opinions or even perception is. I mean, you can kind of sway it, maybe you can hope to change things over time, but people are going to think what they want and all of that other stuff. So when you do build a buzz or whatever, even if it's for something that might not necessarily, like you might not like the pushback or whatever that you get, you can turn it into a positive. Because some eyes viewing you for something that you might not like, a lot of times is better than no eyes viewing you at all. You still have the opportunity to change people's perception. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, an audience will, that's how you find out who your real supporters are.
I agree. I agree. Publicity is publicity. Whether or not it was a scandal or whatever it was, the bottom line, people talked about you in other channels, other spaces. They viewed your content. And lastly, this is the thing that gets, and this is to me very valuable. People don't understand the power of replay. The people that come back, even though they're not there to check it out live, they're checking the replay of your videos. And they did that for you, Will. Like a lot of people checked out the replays of your live streams and other stuff to learn more about you.
Yeah, I wish it was under different circumstances.
It's okay.
Yeah, but
that's the way it goes.
Go ahead, I was just about to say, would you prefer it's under no circumstances at all? I'm just saying the glass can be half empty or it can be half full, but you got something in it. So what you gonna do with it? You're gonna run or you're gonna make it work. I'm not saying you in particular. That would just be my mindset with it because I said I wouldn't comment on that situation. But yeah, I mean, regardless, once they start watching, it's really up to you. Either you're gonna go in one direction or you just gonna not bother. And
I don't even expect you to even have a conversation with me after what I did to you, man.
No,
I totally apologize to you straight up. I mean, I didn't know what the hell I was thinking. I was just being me. And
no, bro. I talked to them. This is the first time I get to talk to you. I talked to them, the other two or whatever, and just pretty much establish like this ain't got nothing to do with me. So they don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me nothing, bro. You good. I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? No nickel and no dimes, nothing, dog. Like none of that. Everything with me is in the past. I ain't been saying nothing about nobody. So I ain't got no issues with nobody.
Yeah.
Unless somebody got issues with me. Other than that, we good.
Oh. You still doing
but
the
I am sorry. Yeah, of course. But I am sorry to hear all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was sincere about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't like hearing shit like that regardless, bro.
Right. Facts. What's up, Dr. Steele?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. What's up, brother?
Hi.
I listen to a lot of content in these YouTube streets. So I want to say something from a listener's standpoint. Some people who watch YouTube want to be entertained, but some people on YouTube want to learn something more about themselves. And let's talk about the ones who want to learn something about themselves. If you are a content creator, there are going to be some listeners who's going to resonate with you. And the content you put out can either be beneficial to that listener or it become very toxic. Let's say that listener might have gone through something, right? And they want to learn about how to deal with, what they got to deal with. Well, that listener can either go to a content creator who can help them, or can play with or use their own trauma to play with theirs. The latter is pretty dangerous. There has been a lot of toxic stuff in Black YouTube lately. And it's not just the type of information to give out, but it's seeing different panels where people go back and forth and what have you. Got so bad where the listener end up not understanding. So from the content creator standpoint, and I know you're trying to do this, you're trying to put out information that is helpful, but it's also the responsibility of the listener to use their common sense when they're listening. That's all I got for right now.
Okay, all right. Anybody want to comment on that? Well, Auntie, I have a question for you. Are you there? You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So to me, of this problem as far as navigating, for me, I feel like the type of content you put out puts you in the middle of a lot of shit. Because let's be honest, man. The Purge is legendary shit. This is like, to me, I think the Purge is probably one of the most revolutionary, most creative things that was created in this space, probably in years. I'm talking years. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of the fuckery of the Rumbles.
Yeah, but this is a little different. This one is a little, but because this one is more, it reaches outside of just the manosphere adjacent spaces or Black.
Yeah,
it goes from it could be any space can come. If they got a grievance and they want to take it up with whomever, they can come up and speak their shit. So what is your responses? Do you get any displeasure from anybody about the Purge after it's over with? Like somebody saying, I can't believe you let that person come up and say this about me, or you did this and how could you let this person call me out and all?
Absolutely.
You get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I get it during the event, after the event. I get it about like not putting more rules in. Oh, you let people talk about people's kids and stuff like that. It's like, look, I ain't talking about nobody's kids, but I can only police it but so much because the event still has a theme to it. So that's the theme. So if I put too many rules on it, it's gonna kill the theme.
It's gonna kill it. Now I'm gonna be honest. I was called out by the GOAT per se. I didn't come because I had things to do, and I know he unemployed. So I actually had other shit to do. But if I get called out for the next one, I will be a participant. You can just sign my name up. But the next time, I will be a participant in the Purge. I can guarantee you that. I declined the last one, but I'm gonna definitely be on the next one.
And that was the goal. It was just something that everybody could, even if you don't participate, you can still enjoy it. You can enjoy it from the clouds, you can enjoy it from the chat, you can enjoy it. It'll be wild. We try to just keep, it's gonna be damage, but just try to keep it on that panel for the weekend. That's it. Just try to keep it on that panel for the weekend. But as far as getting in the middle of stuff, it's people that that was cool with me that you don't see them over there no more. You know what I'm saying? You just don't see them over there no more.
Because of the purge, they decided not to fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, the purge and what happens after it, because I always grow after there's one. So people that was there, they might not start coming through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you still let this person up. It's like, I mean, that's just the platform that I have. Everybody's allowed up unless I think they're an enemy of the channel. You know, but just because they're your enemy doesn't make them my enemy. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a brand to uphold. So yeah, I mean, there are people that don't talk to me no more.
Damn.
You switched it up too, man. So if I go on the purge, I would have to save some money because you know you kind of switch things up a little, bro. It's now a Fight Club / purge. Well, so I don't know what you got going on.
Believe it or not, I put a lot of work into that. I put a lot of thought into it, really, and I kind of had no choice because it grew so big. So if it didn't grow to the point, I would have just let everybody just sit up there and fight it out. But other than that, that's just something to keep it going, keep panel spots open.
I mean, you know, I enjoy it, but you know, my personal opinion, it kind of takes the sportsmanship out of it. You know what I mean? Because you know, you got motherfuckers a pussyfoot. You know, not pussyfoot, but they bitch made, and so what they'll do, they're going to pay and get you off. So you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's 48. No, it's 48 hours long. So if you want to kick anybody for 12 hours or more, that's $200.
So you make money.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, say that again.
So you make money and profit off of negativity of black folks.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. I mean,
and it's worthwhile for you, right?
It's worthwhile for all of us. That's why we're here.
But you're getting paid as a channel to show the dismay of black folks. Just being the worst of the worst for 48 hours.
That's what they choose to be. I just show black folks. You know what I'm saying? So people are allowed to. Yeah, people are allowed to talk it out. People have come up on the purge and talked it out.
But that doesn't.
You just don't hear about that.
But that's not predominantly because the purge rules is anything. You can't say anything goes. So honestly, people were to come up there and advertise and they'd be a bunch of white people, but they just throwing out anything, you wouldn't really know. I mean, they're just in your panel just saying whatever they want to say, correct?
But plus, brother, he giving people a chance to be on even grounds. You know, you can't really even grounds. You can't go if you want to get something off your chest with somebody, you can't. If you want to go on their panel, you know what I mean? That's their panel. You know, they control that environment. They can mute you, they can holler over you. You know, they can do anything. But he provides an even ground to get it off your chest. You know what I mean? To have a debate, whether you want to debate, whether you want to have a civilized conversation. You know what I mean? He gives his panel. It gives an even ground. That's what he's giving.
In any other channel, it's no different than any other channel. I mean, no offense, but it's already been done. I've been to the Sunday Rumble. I've been to.
Could you go if you have a problem with somebody? Could you go on their channel and have
even to the debate channels?
I ain't talking about a debate. I'm talking about if you have a personal issue with somebody, could you go on their channel and have equal and playing ground field with that person? Could you have an equal conversation with that person without them over talking you, muting you, and kicking you off?
I've already done it. I mean, I've already.
How many?
I can name at least about 5 other channels I've already done it on.
Oh,
so, I mean, this is BMT. I've been here for quite a while
and BMT. So, no offense on this end. I'm not saying it's something that's never been done before. I ain't saying that.
No,
you know I just gave it a new theme. But at the same time, you're talking about 2-3 months a year. This ain't an every Sunday thing. It ain't every night for that. You know what I'm saying? So it builds up. Everybody gets it out. For the most part, I get more positive feedback than negative feedback, you know, for it. So it's something that we keep going. We keep it going.
So I find it interesting. Like there was a woman that was complaining about mental health, right? But then there was also the last purge. There was literally a marathon where people just spent time ragging on a mentally challenged man. Doesn't that sound contradictory? That how some people are like, "Oh my God, don't pick on mentally challenged people," but then they actually have fun making fun of a mentally challenged person, asking him about masturbating and jacking off and calling him all kind of names and shit and telling him to stand up and turn around.
I mean, that happens everywhere he goes, if I'm not mistaken.
But see, we watched that for a good
and then on top of that, he sat there and he antagonized them the whole time. So he was participating. So they were participating back. I mean, that was what it was.
But we knew,
you know what I'm saying? So if no, bro, the way that the event is set up, just pretty much like Dante said, all you got to do is click the link and I'll sound the horn, and then you got the chance to control the show and control the narrative. You know, I'll drop everybody down. So if you don't like them ragging on a mentally challenged man, click that link and let them rag on you.
See, the thing about it is,
you know what I'm saying? But unless you're gonna jump in front of the bullet, you know what I'm saying, for a mentally challenged man, please don't miss me with that.
I've already been up there.
This is you didn't come up there to defend that man.
Actually, I did. It was Jalen. Actually,
after the show was over, for the most part, or not even after it was over, before it ended, everybody that kind of went at him was like, we got a newfound respect for him. You know, and you good in my book. That's pretty much what they said, and they shout him out every time they see him. For the most part, that's what I see.
Auntie, you know you don't give a fuck. It's about money for you, is it not?
It's not. It's not about money. I don't make money from that. I hardly make any money. Do you know what goes into promoting it? No, do you know what goes into promoting it? Do you know what goes into promoting it? Do you know what it's? Hold up, BMT. 1 second, BMT. Do you know what it's like to be? Hold up. Do you know what it's like to be $2,000 deep? Hold up. No. 1 second, DERELL. He won't let me finish. You telling me about making money? Do you know what it is to be $2,000 deep into a stream before you even hit the live button? So don't come at me about making money. I can. I mean, no offense. I can. I mean, we're on the promotion is covered. That is a damn event.
That's your choice. You said I hire people for the purge.
I never said that. I never used the word hire. I make sure that my team gets their greed.
Your team, right? So y'all pay. So you pay them.
Everybody eats, dog. Everybody eats, but for the most part, nobody makes a lot of money from that. Nobody does. Ain't nobody making life-changing money. If we were making life-changing money, we wouldn't do it every 3 or 6 months. We do it 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, so wait, okay. So 1 minute, you got a team, you're paying them, you're saying that, hey, you got time for a build-up, so that way you could do this, and it's a service where they could come up there on neutral ground. But then hold up, let me come. But see, I could get down in the dirty mud too. I'm just allowing you to, say what you got to say. I'm not cutting you off really like I want to, but I'm giving you that kind of cordial, respect. I'm not really coming at you. I'm just showing
I don't like it when people don't.
You don't gotta fucking like it.
No, when people tell me that I'm doing this for money,
but you are doing it for money.
It's easier for me to just work my job. I make a lot more money and I deal with a lot less stress. Don't tell me that I'm on YouTube for money, because if I was here for money, I wouldn't be here. I'm being real, dog. I'm being real. If I was here for money, I wouldn't be here.
I don't give a fuck how you feel about it.
Ain't no money here
for money.
Compare them to bro. You don't know the type of money that I've seen in my lifetime.
I don't give a fuck.
The type of money I see working my damn job. This is a waste of time if I were doing this for money.
Don't you? You sit on panels.
Yeah, I do it because I enjoy it.
Okay, so you
enjoy it.
You enjoy the fucking.
Absolutely, bro. You see this shit, man? We with the shit. You see the damn avatar? That's what the fuck we do here. I don't market the space as bro. I'm not over here trying to pretend to be some shit I'm not. Okay, I'm not trying to pretend to hold up. I'm not trying to be some righteous.
Okay, hold on, guys. I want to let y'all dialogue. I'm not taking nobody's side, but I just want to make sure we can hear both people. We can't have a lot of we got to let each other speak.
Oh, thank God you did that.
But let's kind of re-vibrate. Let's recalibrate. So let's discuss it. I know it's a heated discussion. I know it's I wasn't expecting this, but I gotta hear both people's side. I want everybody to have a chance to speak, or at least feel like they being heard. Okay, so let's go one at a time.
What I'm saying, look, I market the space as what the hell it is. Not what the hell you want it to be or what you think it should be or any of that. I sat here and watched the way things were running for over a year. And that's what it is. I wasn't just the only one with the shit. Everybody was with the shit. That's why the event was received well. If y'all wasn't with the shit, you wouldn't watch it. You wouldn't even click the link. You'd be busy doing some righteous ass, whatever the We Are the World, whatever the hell shit you be doing. Okay? But you watch it too. So you with the shit too, bro. Don't come at me with that, BMT.
You be surprised when I come over. Like, stop.
Actually,
like, you do like bro, no, don't.
You said it yourself. You still.
I literally give you that. Hold on. Wait. I let you rock. I give you that kind of amnesty of respect when I say, hey, y'all, go over there and check out Auntie. You go over to other people's channels and they give you that. They give you that leniency of, hey, y'all go check out Auntie. Go check out Auntie. We give you that. Don't try to say like everybody doing the fuckery. I know plenty of people that don't be doing the fuck shit. You like the nigga shit. You was hanging around the bitches and the niggas that do the dirt. But don't try to make it seem like you actually go around the channels that actually do actual positive work. You don't be going around information, man. You don't ever go around the prophet of thought. You don't actually go around people that actually do work like goddamn.
What are you talking about? I've been on all of those channels. I've been on all of those channels.
Yeah, you do know them.
I was just on Underrated Darkness the other day. Where were you?
Nigga, I talked to that nigga.
Yeah, that's the shit I like. Yeah, as do I.
But you don't
and the same rules apply with people. Bro, the same rules apply with Steve. Same rules apply with Alonzo Hall. And the same rules apply with everybody that
Alonzo Hall?
I don't know what the hell you talking about. Yeah.
So what you trying to say? Like, oh, the self-righteous, like, ain't nobody even trying to put that shit out there,
bro. Because you're trying to put some shit onto other people as if you ain't with the shit too. That's why you be around. That's why you still in the space. That's why you even notice what's going on. Because you with the shit too. If you were so above it, you be away from it.
You do not have away from it.
You know, you playing video games and shit. Fuck out of here, man. Come on, BMT. You my homie,
I don't gotta be up here being drunk and goddamn. Trying to spit some game and trying to talk to some bitches.
Come on, okay.
Come on, dog. You really want to go there, BMT? You know I got love for you, but come on.
I got love for you, but I don't be doing
you nodding all the way out.
Let me slow it down. Let's slow it down again. Please, guys, let's not go into that type of person. I mean, I know we having a discussion, but let's not get that person. Please. I know it's going a lot of different directions. But let's not go there. Please don't, man. I fuck with both of y'all heavy. But let's not
I fuck with BMT too, though. He's a homie, but at the same time, don't come at me 2 years deep into this shit and 5 purges deep like you don't know what the hell it is. You talking about some shit I do every 3 to 6 months.
Okay, 3 to 6
come
months.
on.
3 to 6 months. But I asked you a straight question. What is it about? What is it honestly about? What is it about? Fuckery.
Is that simple? Nah, it's about addressing the fuckery, establishing the fuckery, or squashing the fuckery. That's it. People have the option to do any or all of that.
Okay.
That's it. They choose to do what they want to do. I never stopped anybody from talking it out.
Okay. Well, like I said, listen, y'all only know about the nigga shit in this space. I don't put or involve none of the content creators in what I do outside of this space. I don't. I'll just be honest. I don't trust a lot of motherfuckers like that.
But don't tell me this shit's about money, bro. You don't know my
it is about money. This is all this space is about.
You don't know what, bro. The little bit of money that I make, and everybody knows this, I dump that shit right back on the space.
That's it.
But
that's
don't come
a choice.
at me with that.
That's a choice, dude.
Yeah, it's a choice. Because it's that little money. It's that little bit of money. It's nothing.
Why you keep trying to make it seem like that's a ball out thing, bro? Like you're on a panel.
I never said it was.
Bread, bro.
I never said it was.
I mean, but don't keep trying to
BMT.
No,
I ain't never heard this man brag about. I ain't never heard this man brag about him making money off the purge. I ain't never heard that man brag about making money off the purge. If that man was making money off that purge, he would be doing that. He would be doing it every week. He would be doing the purge every week. You know good well. That man was making money. He'll do it every week.
Hold on, Dante.
Fall the fuck back.
Hold on.
Fuck you inserting yourself in this shit, nigga.
All right, BMT. BMT, you good, man? I know you feeling some kind of way, man.
I'm talking with Auntie. This is between
me and BMT. Yeah, me and BMT are good.
We're good. Okay. I'm just saying we having our conversation. That's the problem. When two black men are talking, we don't need fucking everybody else inserting their shit. If we really wanted to, we could just go offline and we could go talk on the phone. It ain't that deep, but I don't need fucking goddamn hype men or hype women. We can have this conversation. Everybody think they got to be fucking involved in shit. Goddamn.
We're on the panel. Okay.
Yeah, you are on the panel. You're on the open panel, brother.
But DERELL just said what? Let those two talk. Did he not say that, Auntie? So
no, we good. We good. We just go back to it, bro. We'll it's all good later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I wasn't expected to come to this. I get what the purge is. I accept what it is. I don't have no problem with it because if it's not Auntie, it's gonna be somebody else. That's basically the way the fuckery gonna happen regardless. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Auntie. I didn't know you start out $2,000 in the hole, man. That's a lot.
I mean, it keeps going up because the promote. You know what I'm saying? The ways to promote it have to keep changing up. So with the promotion, you know what I'm saying, the edits and stuff like that, I've been doing a lot more things myself so I could save some money. But with the time frame that it take, yeah, I gotta. It's north of Iraq.
So you never lost money doing the purge, right?
Nah, I never lost money.
Okay, good. That's good, man. Because I'm about to say, man, I'm like, if you lost money during the purge, then that's shame on the sector because they should have supported you way more if you lost money.
No. I have no complaints about the support that I get. I get plenty of support without even having them bounties in there. Without even having those bounties, I get plenty of support. Bro, I think it was two chicks that went at it with bounties the last time, and then somebody sent a bounty to kick off James Kills. Those were the only bounties. You know what I'm saying? That were kicked off. The rest of that, you're talking about 48 hours long, bro.
Now, so be honest as far as me, I do have to question you on the kicking the people off. Have you ever thought about putting a time limit that they can do that before they can get kicked off? Because they can. I
did that last time, and they it was kind of confusing. I had like hot hours. I did it like every 3 hours, and it was kind of confusing to everybody.
No, what I'm saying is that let's say two people going at it, right? I think they should at least go at it for at least 10, 15 minutes before somebody have the right to kick them off. Like you got to give people a chance to really go at it. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, that's what happens. Like that's what happened last time. Unless the person you going at it with boots you. You know what I'm saying? If the person you going at it with boots you, and then I gave 50% off for a panelist to come back. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody boots you for $50, you come back for 25.
Okay, all right, makes sense. Mahogany, you wanted to say something because I know.
But I tried to incentivize engagement.
Okay, I get that. Mahogany, you wanted to say something?
Yes, if I might say something, this is perfect. This is exactly what your title is talking about. Just, people running their channel basically are moving the way they want to move. We all have different types of platforms, and I just think we should, if we really truly respect each other as adults, we should all allow each other to run our platforms the way we want to. I will say this, and Dante kind of said it, two positive things that I have seen that I do appreciate about the purge is the fact that it gives people opportunity. Now, if these people choose not to take advantage of it, it's equal playing ground, and it does give the person the opportunity to not, whether it's good or positive, it is a form of promotion, but it also gives the person the opportunity to air it all out. Because some of these beefs, as y'all know, go on for years and years and years. And you're like, good God, y'all, please let it go. The new people don't even know what the hell is going on. A lot of time it goes on so long. So that's two things I think that's good about it.
Right. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know about the Mode 3. The Mode 3 sector, I ain't know shit about this sector.
I didn't either until they pulled up.
Yeah, they showed up deep. They showed up deep, and I'm like, what the hell is the Mode 3? And I didn't know shit about them. And of course, there were people from the beef sector that were real deep in there, but there were sectors I didn't even know about. There are people in there. I mean, to me, that's the most. I watch it to watch people that's not typically in our space that come from other spaces, bringing their gripes and grievances. That's why I watch it. I like
that. That was something.
The new people.
DERELL though, that was something that me and my direct team my core talked about before we did the first one. That was really the goal, was so that everybody, just like Dante said, everybody can be on level playing field. The content creators can be on a level playing field. You know what I'm saying? The channel holders can be on a level playing field. Instead of all that, I do a stream, then you do a stream, then I do a stream, then you do a stream. The goal was to just get all of that stuff out. I never did it to make money. That wasn't the original goal, was to make money. I really didn't know if anybody would show up to it. To be honest with you, I didn't know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to take the BS into the new year.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it turned out to be a big success. The first one did.
You know, but it would also put audience members on the same, you know what I'm saying, audience members and supporters on the same level of creators as well. They can just click the link and say what the issue is. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Your content sucks. Like, it's become bland. You change. Like, people can say that. But that's really just giving power back to the space. And the space has to carry it. Like, without the space, I have no event. So don't get on me. You get on the space about that, because they're the ones that carry it, dude.
But then again, you know, I'm sorry, but then again, you know, it's good. It's good for the listener, because, I mean, if people go on different platforms, it gives the listener so many options to what space they want to go to.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you know, it exposes you to other people.
I mean, I got opened up to so many different people that I'll be working with and stuff like that. People, just like you said, in other sectors, Mo3 sector, beef sector, black sector, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the newfound Fight Club sector, you know what I'm saying? I've been working with a bunch of different people, you know what I'm saying, since then. And people been reaching out for paid promotion opportunities. Like, you're going to see, like, the next one, you're going to see commercials airing all through it. You know what I'm saying? Because people have been paying me for space and slots and requesting them. So we're gonna be showcasing music. We're gonna be showcasing other channels. We're gonna be showcasing other content. Like, it's a lot of different things. People are gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, people are gonna get promotion that they couldn't get on your channel, BMT, or a bunch of other channels around here. So I don't see what the problem is, dude.
Listen. What people spend their money on, that's not my prerogative. That's y'all business. Y'all are grown men and women. Listen, I'm making too many moves. Shout out to the people that doggone bought me these Mac computers and shit. Dieter already met the lovely ladies that already came through. I got new teams coming through. I don't want them to have shit to do with any of these motherfuckers in this space. I don't want these niggas anywhere around. If I see any of y'all weirdos coming around, I'm just zapping these motherfuckers. Like, no. Like, like I said, this space is dead. I got it, and that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, this channel is still here. This channel, but I get it. Like I said, the hood is the hood. Don't try to change the hood. You just get the fuck out the hood. So that's all this space is, the hood. But I mean, I ain't gonna stop the purge. That ain't my contempt. If the nigga running the trap house is running the trap house, that's his trap house. That's the rules of the playground. If a bitch want to sell pussy, let her sell her pussy. That ain't my fucking bargain. That's not my.
Bro, I throw a seasonal party. That's all it is, bro.
No, but I didn't say that. Did you hear me saying that? I'm stopping you from doing that. You didn't hear me say that.
I'm just saying, at the most, dog, you would see that 4 times a year, bro. Okay. At the most. So I don't like for real, I don't have it in me to go through that every week or every month even, bro. At the most, you would see it every 3 months. Like, at the absolute most.
So like the highest I would see, like my homie O'Shea, the highest I seen him make fucking money is the fucking Rumbles. That man made bags on bags that motherfuckers will dream about that they'll never come close to. Because that nigga knew motherfuckers come up there and they get very dangerous. DERELL, you understand that. That's how your name got really, really big. DERELL take off that fucking that license and come and become a new monster. The Coliseums. Shout out to the TPOT. It's not a very safe place. So I understand it. I get that. That's how I got my name. That's how I hit my subscribers over where I do. But I'm like, okay, cool. So I don't try to make it anything more than what it is. That's great. So yeah, fuckery is cool. Maybe I hit in this epiphany, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not the one to preach that message. You got a point there, Auntie. You're right. Can't talk shit about something that you made your bag about. But if I made dope around the time, now so I'm preaching holier than now in the church, I'm false for doing that. You got a point there. So at this point, I have to know when to lay down the sword. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna quartet any of these niggas. I'm not gonna quartet a fatty ass nigga. I'm not gonna quartet it. I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. All them niggas are the same. They ain't no merger. It's just that they around here now in the algorithm of dead shit. This is the pedo amplifying space. So I get how they get down, but they hail and praise that shit. So yeah, we unlock. If you in that manosphere shit, you better get out, nigga, because they love children over there, nigga, and you too close to around that borderline. So,
bruh.
Like I said, I'm gonna say the same thing that I said when other people, you know what I'm saying, people click the link and they're like, "What sector is this?" Look, I transcend sectors.
We all
I don't know about what imaginary lines and boundaries y'all have created. I could care less.
Because Pearly Things is kind of in a similar situation. Are we gonna talk about Pearly Things too? I'm just saying because it's you know.
Well, she got demonetized. So
she got demonetized.
Right. But I'm just saying because never mind.
I wish we did bring. I wish we did bring white bitches to the sector. We probably get better views over here. We probably get better views. We brought more white bitches over here. The view count probably.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't just bring them over here and kick them in the ass.
It wouldn't
like
work.
Right in front of everybody. Just kick them in the ass. Grill them. Let these dudes grill them the same way they grill the black women over here. Promise like I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, no, trust me, you don't want to.
And then y'all could really, and then maybe everybody would realize they ain't much different.
Listen, all that pro-black shit go out the window when white people get on the panel. Motherfuckers praise them like they're fucking God.
I would agree with you that. I would agree with you on that.
Nobody talk no shit to no white folks when they get on panel.
Shit.
No, y'all don't. You don't.
Okay. Send a white bitch my way and see what I do. Well, I've done it before and I'll do it again.
But why would she need to go to your channel when literally there are bigger channels that she can go onto?
That's a question I've been pondering myself.
But I mean, well, honestly, what would she gain coming on your channel?
Again, that's a question I've been pondering myself. I've been pondering many questions. BMT is number one. Why would a person who claims to be black, or is black, but claims to be white, happens to be in my space claiming the Black Panthers and whatnot, and you know, but she's a pansexual number one, and all this number two. Yeah,
same way you got black people in this space that hate black people, but then they love being around white people. So what you're saying, that's nothing new. Like honestly, like I've seen it all, dealt with it all. I've seen goddamn black women talk shit about black men, but then praise white men and talk about body bags. I've seen black men talk shit about black men, but then all of a sudden say that they love white women's feet. Like I've done seen it all.
They get their ass kicked too. We ain't got to take all of them with us.
There's no we, and there's no we. It's only collaborations of associated interests. That's all there is to it. It's always been like that. There is no.
I'm not gonna separate my brothers from all this other shit. I'm taking you with me. I'm taking her with me. So we are together, whether you like it or not. That's just facts, homie. No. If you are in trouble, I am on that ass, my bro. Trust me.
Look, I get it. A lot of folks, their philosophy as far as, because I just try to put the medicine in the food. I'm not saying this is going to solve every problem, or I'm not here to try to solve every problem. But a lot of people assume that the way to solve the problem or the best thing to do is to either pretend as if it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Pretend as if it doesn't exist. Just muffle it or just leave it. You know what I'm saying? Just go in the other direction. I don't think so. I think more of our issues will get solved with just communicating, having a conversation, and confronting each other. Instead of all the back and forth BS, we'll realize we got more in common than not.
It's a fun fact that people wanted me to make sure Trailer Hood don't come on my panel, but Trailer Hood is on 80% of everybody else's channels.
Yeah, mine included.
So let's.
So I don't know. Well, I do know of a few people that said that, but fuck them. They don't control my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. When he comes on my channel, I would tell him the same. I told him the same thing. Hey man, look, here's the deal. You made some comments, so I'm gonna let them kick you in the ass. That is what it is, and you're gonna take this work. If you don't, there is no protection over here. So ain't no reason to muffle you. Ain't no reason to ban you. You can come over here and you're gonna get that work from whoever want to give it to you. That's it.
Oh,
Kick you in the ass.
Hey, D, did I ever mention to you that there was a certain person that wanted to recruit me into the Manosphere? Did I ever tell you that?
But
I think you did, but I think I know who you're talking about, but I vaguely remember.
So I'm trying to listen, man. Nobody can police anything. It's impossible. Like I said, this is why I'm a little over this stuff. Like I said, I said, what people do is what they do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you the hypocrisy, BMT, right? Not from you, because you didn't do this, but there were dudes trying to call for a ban of Sugar Bum in chats, which I'm like, I get it, but these are the same dudes that run up on panels to have conversations with Transformers. I'm sorry, I can't take them seriously. All right? I can't take them seriously. Don't really give much of a shit about the hell they have to say. And they damn sure ain't gonna tell me how to run my channel. So as long as she's respectful in my channel, that's it. You're gonna go through the guidelines and whatever everybody else goes through.
Y'all want to ban her? Why?
No, they wanted to ban her because I guess she insulted or offended a few people's YouTube daddies. But
I ain't got no beef with Sugar Bum. Sugar Bum comes.
No, I don't either. You know what I'm saying? And even if I did, I still wouldn't ban her just because somebody else in this space told me I should. I agree with what Mahogany was saying. Everybody can run their channels the way that they want. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can run their channels, and I ain't gonna blackball nobody or their supporters because of the way that they run their channel. If I just don't mess with you, I just don't mess with you. That's it.
Like I said, I've been here for a while. I did all these conversations. A lot of people feel a certain type of way. First off, listen, how I talk is how I talk. I'm not looking for people to police on how to fucking talk. Okay?
Who's policing you?
I was the same way when I talked to DERELL when me and DERELL first met. We did not get along. And we are the closest of close brothers. And me and him did not get along at all, did we, D? That's all we did. All we did on the panel was for 2 to 3 hours was just curse at each other, and I'll come right back. I didn't give a fuck. I said, I'll be back, nigga. Start up another live. I'll be right back. Hell, he'll pull up on my shit. Same thing when I met Auntie on Bomb Cherry shit. Me and him didn't get along at first. So I don't need people to gaslight me. If I'm a man.
Before you go further, I want to make that clear. Me and BMT still cool. You know what I'm saying? That's still my homie, regardless.
Right. We can
go back and forth on a panel or behind the scenes, whatever. BMT is still my homie. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't even bother. Whoever want to stir something up, ain't nothing with me and BMT.
Understand? I'll still support him. I'll still go over there, and you know what I'm saying, if nothing's going on, I'll still go by there. But just because people have a discourse or black men have a discourse of opinion, don't mean they can't support each other. Like again, he pops up on my panels and he'll tell me how he feels, and whether it be an agreement or disagree, it's cool. I do the same thing on D's panel. Like I said, I don't tell these two men how to run their shit. They don't tell me how to run my shit. You know what I'm saying? I just found out We Unlock has some shit going on. Hey, like I said, I get it, Lock. You learn from that mistake. Do what you got to do as a man. That's between you and God on how you handle that. So that's the best way I'm going to tell you on how to do that shit. But again, Eugene brought up a good point. Still brought up a good point. You know what I'm saying? That some people here for some knowledge, some people here for bullshit. I don't pretend that this space is of the latter. I just think it's just a space niggas click on for a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Have I put money in this shit? Yeah, I put some money in it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm also like, this is a hobby. I make more money outside of this space. That's why when I talk about business, I know motherfuckers don't come around. But when I start talking about bullshit, well, what was it last night? Nigga jump up on our panel, start attacking ladies. I mean, beautiful women. We had some beautiful women on the panel. Did we not, D? Randomly start attacking them. I'm like, damn, nigga, you can't make this shit up. So I get it. Y'all motherfuckers just like bullshit. They don't want quality. They want the fuckery. Drag a bitch, talk shit about a nigga. I'm like, all right, nigga, you gotta go. You gotta get the fuck on, my nigga.
I come from that, or came from that realm. Trust me, I know. Why do you think my name was some guy? It was some guy for a reason.
Well, what I would say, we are a lot. And I guess BMT can attest to this. DERELL. All of us, for the most part, just keep moving.
Just keep moving.
I wouldn't disappear. I would just keep doing what the hell you doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That shit either. I mean, it did happen. Whatever. Just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Grow despite it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it change how you move.
Right. I said that I've played it over and over in my head 1,000 times, and you know how. And sorry for the Marvel reference. You know how Doctor Strange played the scenario in his head, went back, many different universes to see if he had a chance to defeat Thanos, and they had one shot. Well, I played many scenarios in my head, and the only thing I can come up with was just don't even feed into it anymore. Just don't.
That's an option too. That's an option too. You know what I'm saying? But either way, just do you. You know what I'm saying? Just do you. You be straight.
Because
all that stuff will die down eventually.
Really? You really think it's gonna die down, Mister? Mr. Simp, Mr. He's an advocate of Umar. He's an advocate of this. He's an advocate of that.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. We on lock. Just on some real shit, and this just goes for YouTube in general, not your situation, not my situation. But I mean, yeah, it's gonna die down, and it's up to you how it gets brought back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody else gonna bring it up, are you gonna add more fuel to the fire, or are you just gonna let it roll off your show? Like, literally just let it roll off your back. Whatever. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what's up. Whatever. Ha ha. He. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. That's old. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good. It's gonna be a week. It's gonna be a month. It's gonna be 6 months. It's gonna be a year later. If people still want to bring up stuff from a year ago, it's because they losers.
I get it.
Right.
Okay.
It's gonna die down. Winlock. That's just the nature. It ain't gonna stay at this level. Just move on. Do your content.
Come on, you can still get people in your. Heard it.
We all gotta deal with that though, bro. Like, we all done dealt with that, dog.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm not even talking about that part. I'm talking about they still remember Umar when I did the interview with Umar. It's like
it don't matter. You know what? Listen, if they want to bring the shit up, just curse their ass out and call it a day. Shit.
There you go. That's it, dog.
That's it, man. Curse their ass out and call it a day.
Block their, yeah, DERELL, and block their ass from your chat, bro. Yeah, and that's it. I got a whole new topic. I got a new topic. I got a new guest. I got new panelists.
They trying to derail the conversation. Curse their ass out and time them out and ignore it. Move on, man. Shit. Give them a verbal tongue lashing. Shit, they'll respect that shit.
That's it. Man.
You know, they work.
I gotta do it when the kids are not around.
Look, we unlock. I used to get the same Umar Johnson shit too, especially in the manosphere when I back in 1920.
I was there. I wasn't there, but I was in the clouds when all that shit.
And then it stopped. It stopped. You know why? because I started coming in at people and roasting their ass, and then they stopped. It's bottom line. That's what happened.
Well, when you get certain people like, you know, Taz exclusive getting all up in your neck, it's like, what do you do? It's
I
like,
curses and roast his ass and make him mad. Where he get all sensitive about me talking about him and his wife, and he get out in his panties.
but when does it stop? When does it end?
Never stop with his ignorant ass. It don't never stop with him. And he getting paid to do what he doing. You know, Anti-Afro paying him to do the shit.
Oh God! I thought she died.
He got paid $300 to do those hit pieces on me.
Oh God!
$300, and that's a fact. I know that for a fact.
Oh God!
Matter of fact, the one he did on me and this other lady in the title, he got paid $300 to do that.
I wish somebody would pay me $300.
I mean, as far as to just go back to what you was asking me earlier, like how tough, well, you mean your title, how tough it is to navigate in these spaces is really tough because you move one way and it kind of rubs, you know what I'm saying, the other side the wrong way. So you really can't, like I said, you call it to the left, the right side is pissed. You call it to the right, the left side is pissed. You call it down the middle, everybody's pissed. So, you know, the only thing you can do is just move forward. Like no matter, you just got to move forward, you know what I'm saying, and just hope that, hey, if I lose, for every one I lose, I'll gain somewhere between 3 and 5 in the long run. But you just got to stay true.
And that's going to happen. I mean, you can't please everybody, Will. Like, please yourself and those that accept it. That's it. You can't please everybody. Just because you got so many subscribers don't mean everybody is for you. They got people that subscribe to you just to hate on you. They hate watch.
But just so you know, well, we on lock already know. They got a new hot topic, so I think you're good for now.
Yeah. For now.
Man.
All right, gentlemen. I got to handle some family business, but
I gotta drop down too, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, Auntie.
Appreciate you. You got a super
right.
chat.
Appreciate you for coming alive, man.
No, I appreciate you, fam. You got a super chat coming, bro.
Okay,
Thanks.
appreciate it. What's up, Dr. Steele? Any last words?
Well, I think the only last words I can say is this. You know, when you are a content creator, try to be mindful of the listeners and who you're trying to influence. Because anything you put out can either cause two things. Well, three things actually. One, people could go to another channel. Two, you could be a good influence on those listeners. Or three, you could be a bad influence on these listeners. That would be my final thought.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you for coming in. Before I leave the day, shout out to the king of the purge, Aunt T, for the $10 super chat. Says salute DERELL. This for having me up, fam. Hey, always, man. I'm glad we got that out of the way, man. We had a very heated, very spirited debate, discussion. You know, that happens. That's why we're here to express ourselves, you know, and so forth, whether we agree to disagree or etc. But guys, I do appreciate you all for being here, fraternizing with me tonight. I think this was a very, very good discussion to have. I hope that it may continue on in other channels, other spaces. But pretty much, you know, do your own thing. Follow the path you think you need to follow in these spaces. You can't please everybody. Please yourself first, and you know, just enjoy doing your content. So with that being said, guys, y'all have a great day. This is Coach DERELL Spears, aka the Godfather, aka Black YouTube Therapist. Peace.